Hello and welcome to Big John's Thoughts on the Market for April of 2018. Now that we're done the first quarter of 2018, kind of want to go through and talk about what's happened. And by the numbers, it doesn't look great, but there is an explanation for it. So, first quarter of 2018, sales are down about 18% from the first quarter of 2017. And we're seeing that we're about 25% below the 10-year average in terms of number of sales. Now, this has a lot to do with the mortgage rule changes that came into play January the 1st. And not that January the 1st everything slowed down, but what we saw were a lot of people looking to buy in January, February, and March. They moved their purchase forward or sped it up so that they bought in the last quarter of 2017. So what we saw was October, November, December of 2017 was a lot busier than it typically would be because buyers were buying then instead of waiting till the beginning of 2018. We're hoping that those numbers start to stabilize, but let me talk a little bit in specifics around the March numbers. And the March numbers were very similar to the February numbers, meaning that the absorption rates didn't really change a whole lot. We saw that there was just over just over 4.5 months worth of supply in Calgary and surrounding area, just over 3.5 months worth of supply in the single family detached. Attached homes were about 5.25 months. And then we saw that the apartment style condominiums, still a lot of supply in the market at about 7.75 months, just under 8 months worth of supply in that marketplace. So what we saw is those numbers are very similar from February to March, and again, as a result of the changing buying pattern that happened from the end of 2017 into the beginning of 2018. So what does this mean moving forward? Well, we're looking to for the numbers to start to normalize a bit through the months of April and May. You combine that changed buying behavior with the fact that we really haven't seen spring yet, so we haven't seen the spring market start yet, means that we feel that there is going to be a shift coming where we're going to see more buyers into the marketplace than we've seen over the last 90 days. So now is a good time, if you're thinking about selling, now is a good time to start looking at putting your property onto the market, because we are going to see these changing buying patterns start to happen with more buyers coming into the market. Which also means if you're thinking about buying, then what we want to do is we want to be out there and we want to get you into something before we start to see a lot of other buyers coming into the market to increase that competition. Remember, the overall economic picture in Alberta is getting better, slowly, but it is getting better. So what we want to do is make sure if you're buying or investing, we get you in before prices start to go up. And if you're looking at selling, we want to get you in there before a lot of other sellers start to come into the marketplace over the next 30, 60, 90 days. If you're looking at making a move, buying, investing, whatever that happens to be, even if you just have a question, want to become more knowledgeable or more informed about what's happening in your community, that's what my team and I are here for, to educate you and to help you achieve your real estate goals, whether they're right now, 6 months from now, or maybe a year or two down the road. Just got an email from a good client, past client, saying, hey, we're not looking to make a move right now, but what should we be doing to our property to increase value? We love those kinds of inquiries. We get out there, talk to you about how to increase the value of your property, and really put a plan in place for you to sell that home and maximize your sale price. So that's just one example of how we help our clients prepare and achieve their goals. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, concerns, we'd love to hear from you. We're just a phone call or an email away. Have a great day, and hopefully that spring weather is coming soon. Take care.